Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chamber Annual Meeting. Please follow and comment on today's event at #ChamberAM. Please take your seats. The show starts now.
The Lehigh Valley's premier entertainment venue, Wind Creek Event Center. The biggest names and hottest acts. The funniest comedians. The best in family entertainment. Don't just go to a show, experience it. Get a list of shows at windcreekeventcenter.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner of Wind Creek Bethlehem Event Center, Jeff Trainer.
Hurry up, Jeff.
Hello. I want to thank everybody for coming. This is always a fun event. You get to see a lot of people here. I guess in our screen, if you were watching the video at all, boy, we get a lot of talent here. It's almost amazing. And I got to thank Wind Creek, the tribe. It's a great partnership that we have here. We really work well together. Live Nation is involved with us here, with Ticketmaster. And one thing I've learned is we've got about 160 employees here. We really surround ourselves with great talent. It goes all the way from every level here, and it's really been a joy. We've been actually open for 10 years now. Shut down a little bit, you know, no happiness there during COVID, but it's really been it's been a challenge learning the business. But right now we really know what we're doing, and I'll tell you what, we're selling a lot of tickets, so people do want to come back out. When I was walking around earlier, I get to see people like the Arconics over here, which I don't know how they get such good seats every year, but they're always up front here. A lot of the bankers I do business with, like Chris Brown and John Ditbrenner, different people. It's good to see them coming back every year. We have an attorney, Buddy Lesevoy, I think is somewhere out here. See, I knew there were fans from him. But I'm going to give away a couple tickets to some events. I have to thank Tony Iannelli because he puts a lot of time and effort in here. Very good at what he's doing. I think he's only about 55 right now, but he wants to retire early. So I'm not sure how many more years he'll go at it. But boy, I'll tell you what, for the Chamber, he is one of the best that I've ever seen, you know, and has passion for this beyond belief. So anyway, let me give away a couple tickets. They were picking back here in this giant bowl, you know, and gave me some winners. So I'm going to announce those, and then we'll get the show started. Andrew Lawler. We have a Glee. It's a Christmas show that's coming up. Second one is Bianca Rivera. Oh, see, there's fans there. Third one is Anne-Marie Supinski. And the last but not least is Keith Vogren from Miller Keystone Blood Center. So they'll be delivering some tickets to you. I hope everybody has a good time. Thanks again for coming. Look for our website. We have a lot of good shows coming up, way too many to announce. And I hope everybody has a great time. Thank you.
Wonderful prizes we had today. All right, Lauren, let's get ready to rumble.
Wait, Brittany, wrestling was last year's opening.
You're so right. You just got so excited. The biggest show of the year.
Hey, I don't blame you. Now, let's kick off this show and celebrate this incredible Lehigh Valley.
Arriba,
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hey, kids, hold it, stop. I hear one of your chaperones might be a pretty good singer. Maybe he'll sing for us. Come on, Mr. I, sing us a song.
One, two, three, four. Cara mia, why must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. 2, 3, 4. Darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end. Till the end of time. Cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine. Must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end. Till the end of Cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine. La 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 la. Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end. Till the end of Cara mia mine, 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 cara mia love.
Let's hear it for the William Allen High School dance team and director John Seckler and choreographer Don Blanco and chaperone Mr. I. Let's hear it for him.
It started with a dream. Communities came together like never before, building lifelong relationships few imagined could exist, creating the most powerful and diverse partnership the Valley has ever seen. The Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce on every Main Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the main floor and Chamber COO Frank Facciano.
Thank you, Craig Stevens, our voice today. Hey, thank you all for coming out to the Chamber annual meeting. It is so fantastic to see you. This is my favorite part of the show. Please help me thank our main and our top sponsors tonight. Starting with our premier sponsor, Capital Blue Cross, partners with us for 25 years. We have CEO Todd Shamash with us today. I have Sales and Marketing Vice President Dave Skirpon and the Manager of Corporate and Social Responsibility, Chrissy Hickson. Give it up for Capital Blue Cross. Thank you to the whole team. 69 WFMC TV is a strategic business partner. You know, together we produce the very popular Business Matters TV show, and you'll also be hearing from WFMZ later in the show. Thank you, Barry Fisher. Adams Outdoor Advertising, another strategic business partner, gets our message out on billboards around the valley. Thank you, Tony Chaffee. Air Products is a platinum sponsor this year. Thank you very much to the whole team, including Lori Hackett, who you will also see later in the show. Thank you, Lori. ASR Media Productions, another platinum sponsor, strategic business partner. They do most of the videos you see at our events and on our YouTube and video channel. In fact, they're making a video right now. Hi. Astound Business Solutions. Where are they? Hey, Astound Business Solutions supports our events throughout the year. Platinum sponsor, Joanne and the whole team, thank you very much. BSI Corporate Benefits is a platinum sponsor this year and an award winner. Thank you, Tony DeRay, and thanks for your support throughout the year. Equinox Benefits Consulting is a strategic business partner, a platinum sponsor. I want to thank Tom and Dan and the whole team. Hi, Cameron. The Gross McGinley Business Services Practice Group is a platinum sponsor again this year. Thanks to Tom Riley and the whole team. Hoffman Plavik is a platinum sponsor. They help us with our HR and legal work. Thank you very much. Lehigh Valley International Airport is a platinum sponsor again this year. You're going to see Tom Stout, the executive director, give away airline tickets again this year at the show. Thank you. We partner with Penn National Insurance to offer business insurance that pays dividends. Every year, it's going to pay dividends again this year. It more than covers your chamber membership. Get with Penn National. Thank you, Jeff and Lindsay. Mobile Technology Graphics is a premier platinum, just super sponsor this year. They're the screens you see on stage, and they've been directing this show for a couple years. Give it up for Mobile Technology Graphics. Service Master by Round the Clock Cleaning, a platinum sponsor. They clean our offices throughout the year, and that's no easy feat, so thank you very much. St. Luke's University Health Network is a platinum sponsor. Thank you very much. You're going to see them later in the show. Thank you, President and CEO Rick Anderson. Via Media is a platinum sponsor. Via Media helps us get our message out on cable television throughout the year. Thanks, Dan, and everybody for coming. The Wind Creek Event Center. What do you think about the Wind Creek Event Center? Thanks to Jeff and his team. These guys are a real pleasure to work with. Thank you again. And the Urconic Agency is a platinum sponsor again this year. John supports us in many ways throughout the year, as well as the annual meeting. Thank you, John. I want to give a big thank you to our beverage sponsors this year. It's Jandal Farms for the 8th Street soda on your tables. Costco supplied the water, and Factory LLC supplied the Roar beverage. Very good stuff. So it's great to see you all. We're going to recognize the rest of the sponsors throughout the show. I also want to recognize and shout out to our DEI collaborative supporters. They support our mission of empathy, building intersectionality with the goal of driving change towards greater diversity, equity, and inclusion in the Lehigh Valley. And they are Amazon, Air Products, Capital Blue Cross, Crayola, Just Born, Lehigh Valley News, and Olympus. Give them a shout. I also want to recognize 2 elected officials in particular in the room today. We have Northampton County Executive Lamont McClure and Lehigh County Executive Phillips Armstrong. Excellent partners with the Chamber. So thanks. There's a lot more presentations and awards and such going on. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the head coach of your Lehigh Valley Phantoms, Ian LaPerriere.
Hey everybody, he is Ian LaPerriere. I love him. Better known as AKA Lappy. Let me tell you, if you don't know how lucky you are to have Lappy here, over 1,000 NHL games, amazing career with the Kings, amazing career with the Flyers, voted Hockey Magazine toughest player in the entire NHL. And by the way, you broke the record. Was it what group? We had 52 fights in one. You broke the world record for that?
Yeah, who's counting?
Okay, who's counting? He said. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's incredible. I thank God we have him here as our coach. He's Ian LaPerriere. Lappy, let's hear it for him again. It's all yours, Lappy. So, Lappy, I want to ask you real quickly, where did you get, what is it? Oh, the part I missed, by the way, I'm watching a Flyers game. He gets hit in the face with a puck how many years ago? About 10 years ago?
That was yeah.
He loses 7 teeth and 100 stitches and comes out and plays the third period. That's how tough this guy is.
Yeah.
So where does that come from?
Well, you know what? Mom and Dad, they worked all their life, you know, to make sure I had everything to succeed in hockey and the work ethic. And, you know, I can go back to how many times my dad would come back and go back to work after a 3 or 4 hour sleep. And, you know, it's just the work ethic that Mom and Dad are installed in you, and I feel like it really helped me in my career, and now it's helping me as a coach.
Yeah, we thank you. You became a U.S. citizen how long ago, Lappy?
That was 10 years ago.
How important was that to you?
It's huge. Both of my boys are born in California, so we felt, me and my wife, I've been with my wife for 35 years, so high school sweetheart, you know. And we decided, like, you know, the boys are American, might as well. We love we love everywhere we lived, and we lived in the Valley now, and by the way, we love the Valley. It's great people. I'm meeting more people every day. And we bought a house in Horfield. Beautiful. It's more land than I ever owned. And we're just happy we made the move. And having both of our kids being American, we're like, it's the right time to do it. And we did it. I'm proud to be American.
Yeah, Lappy, sometimes we forget how good we have it. Talk about the fact that you're coaching a team with an amazing facility, PPL Center, and an amazing owner.
Owners, the Brooks brothers are amazing. You're right, the facility is amazing. Like I go around, like we're going to Providence. That's why I got to leave right after this. We're going to Providence. They have a
literally getting on the bus as soon as he gets off stage.
Literally. And it's a great team, everything, but the building, you can't even compare to our building. I feel fortunate. You know, it's my second year as a head coach. I feel privileged and fortunate to work for the Brooks brothers, and we do have a great facility. I'm sure all of you have been to our building, and I hope you guys are showing to our next home game and the rest of the year. It's been, you know, I'm very lucky.
Lappy, I don't know if they told you, but now you and I are going to sing a duet. Are you prepared?
You know what? I want to say it. I didn't know when, but how about this guy? Come on. To come up here and sing like that, you won't hear me sing at all. But we're in the back, me and Rob, and we're like, is he for real? And all of a sudden he's singing, and a great job.
I give that credit, by the way. Father Della Pica choir at St. Catherine's of Siena. That's who got me there. I just wanted, Lappy, I want to ask you to leave us with one thought. Like it's your coaching your team, this incredible valley,
yes.
And you see it from, you know, you just got here, you bought a house here. Your parting thoughts, and we're going to make a little presentation.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the big speech like I do to my players, but like I told you, I've been here, you know, for a little bit over a year, living in the valley, and I see how you guys work, you know, and hard-working people are in the valley, and just keep up the good work. I mean, it's great to be part of you guys, part of the community, and I can't wait for the next couple of years to get to know you guys. Keep up the good work.
All right, we're going to bring out Paige and Rob Brooks. We want to make a little presentation here. Paige Nichols. Paige, you come on. Oh, and the big guy, Melvin. Melvin is here. Who doesn't love Melvin? All right, Paige, you want to make a little presentation for us?
I would love to, Tony. Thank you so much. It is my absolute honor on behalf of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce to present this check to the Phantoms charity for all the incredible work they do. Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Melvin.
All right, thank you all. $1,000. Onward we go. Melvin, we love you. We really do. We like him a little more than Rob, I'll be honest with you, but you're good. All right, thank you, everybody.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Welcome back to my channel.
Breaking news.
Quarterback has the ball. Plenty of sunshine through today.
40 to 30. There's the catch.
Each day, we spend 100 minutes watching videos. That's 100 opportunities to tell stories, to build brands, to connect, to celebrate, to rally a community, or to save lives. ASR Media Productions. Crafting opportunities.
To present our first Lehigh Valley Milestone Award, please welcome the Mayor of the City of Bethlehem, the Honorable J. William Reynolds.
Good morning and welcome to Bethlehem. It is great to see all these smiling faces. This energy is what represents our city and the Lehigh Valley. The Milestone Awards are presented to chamber members that make an indelible mark on the community and on the chamber over a significant period of time, demonstrating excellence in operations along the way. 2022 marked LANTA's 50th anniversary. In 1972, Lehigh and Northampton counties saw the need and the benefit to create a regional public transportation network for the Lehigh Valley. The counties worked together to jointly create what became the Lehigh and Northampton Transportation Authority, or LANTA. During those 50 years of dynamic growth, LANTA has made continuous improvements to better service the community and meet the growing demand. Please watch a short video before we present this Milestone Award.
As a public service, LANTA aspires to serve everyone in the community. It's about access. That's what public transportation provides. Access to healthcare, leisure, shopping, pretty much everything. That's what public transportation does and serves the community.
LANTA is the regional public transportation agency for Lehigh and Northampton counties. We were created in 1972 by the two counties and then kind of have grown along with the valley over the last 50 years. We provide fixed route bus service, and that's the system that's on a fixed schedule, fixed alignment. And then we also run the paratransit system. That's a door-to-door reservation-based system.
People don't realize the impact you have until you're really sitting down and talking to the people face to face and how much of a difference public transportation makes in their lives.
Access to public transportation is the backbone of the community in many ways. In fact, long before equity and climate action jumped into the public consciousness to the extent that they are now, transportation was already there in that service.
When you talk to our riders, they'll tell you, I wouldn't have been able to get this job, I wouldn't have been able to go to my medical appointments if it wasn't for LANTA.
Since its conception of LANTA, we've become more ADA accessible.
We have bike racks on the front of our bus.
And mobile ticketing with our new transit app to help track the bus and pay your fare all in one app.
I would like the community to be aware, those who may not already rely on LANTA, that it's a safe and reliable service, and that's always under improvement. We're constantly assessing our service, tweaking the service, trying to serve the customers the best we can as the Lehigh Valley has continued to develop.
The valley continues to grow, continue to add people, continue to add development. Our biggest goal is to try to continue to expand the service and to develop routes that are kind of high-frequency routes, so it's something that people can really base their life around and really rely on. To hit the 50-year milestone really is a very significant accomplishment for an agency.
I'm proud to be a part of the organization and very proud of everyone who works there, from the mechanics and operators to the planners, the administration. So it's great to be a part of it and looking forward to the future.
My hopes for the future is that we continue to serve the community abroad in the most reliable and efficient way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Executive Director at Lehigh and Northampton Transportation Authority, Owen O'Neill.
Thank you, Mayor Reynolds, and thank you to the Chamber for this recognition. Since Lehigh and Northampton counties created LANTA in 1972, LANTA's story has really been the story of the Lehigh Valley. Over the last 50 years, LANTA has continuously expanded service with new routes to new locations and new hours. All of that was done to meet the needs of a rapidly growing population traveling to and from an ever-growing list of residential, commercial, retail, medical, and industrial developments. There are so many people to thank for LANTA's growth and success over our 50 years, including the list of dedicated employees who are currently working or have worked for LANTA over our history. Also, the 66 individuals who have served on the LANTA Board of Directors over the years, and our funding partners, the Federal Transit Administration, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and Lehigh and Northampton counties. And of course, the greatest commitment to LANTA since 1972 has been shown by the riders themselves. It is for you and because of you that the system exists. On behalf of the staff and Board of Directors of LANTA, I want to thank the Chamber for this recognition and the Lehigh Valley community for your support over the last 50 years. Thank you.
The Lehigh Valley International Airport is one of the primary assets we have here in the Valley.
I'm so thankful I don't have to fly anywhere else, out of anywhere else but this great Lehigh Valley International Airport.
It's critical that we have a great airport. We're fortunate that we have ABE.
It's convenient for me to fly from here. My sister lives in Tampa, so I fly down there a lot to visit her.
We travel from Binghamton, and we travel quite often, and this is our first, airport of choice.
The ability to be that close to home, to be able to travel, come back, and get home and not have to spend an hour in the car, it's priceless.
If you're not expanding, you're losing. And I think ABE realizes that. And this project in particular will make it so much better.
My wife and I and son have been traveling through here for decades now. When you're the third largest economic region, you need a good airport, and we've got one.
Ladies and gentlemen, for a great prize giveaway, please welcome the Executive Director of Lehigh Valley International Airport, Tom Stout.
Well, while air travel demand continues to climb, your neighborhood airport is already returned to pre-pandemic momentum. In fact, this past July, the airport experienced its highest monthly passenger traffic in the airport's history. We are achieving this success because businesses and residents throughout the greater Lehigh Valley are choosing ABE. We thank you for flying local and giving us the opportunity to serve you. As the video indicated, next year will be historic for the airport and for our passengers, because after nearly 50 years, the pathway from ticket counter to takeoff is changing at your neighborhood airport. Airport staff are counting the days for the completion of our new TSA checkpoint and terminal connector project. You can follow all of the project status through our social media channels. I want to say thank you to Tony Iannelli, Frank Fasciano, this incredible chamber staff for always promoting the importance of our mission. But I especially want to thank you, our loyal friends, our customers, our friends in the community, for supporting your neighborhood airport. And now, what do you say we give away some airline tickets? All right. So courtesy of the Lehigh Northampton Airport Authority, we have 2 round-trip tickets to any of the 8 nonstop destinations served by Allegiant at ABE. And let's find out who the winner is. All right, winner is Debbie, and I hope I get this correctly, Zook Smurl from Penn State Lehigh Valley. I think I got it. Hey, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the program.
To present our next Milestone Award, please welcome Pennsylvania State Senator-elect Jarrett Coleman.
All right, good morning, barely. As you've heard, the Milestone Awards are presented to Chamber's members that have had a significant impact on the community and on the Chamber over a substantial period of time, while demonstrating excellence in operations. From the humble beginnings in 1923 of a small wooden pushcart, painted his favorite color, green, George Schuler walked the streets of Allentown with his tools in tow, search of plumbing and heating problems he could repair. Schuler Service Incorporated has been an essential part of the community ever since. With an estimated 250,000 service calls under their belts, A large fleet of trucks fully equipped to handle any size problem, and a staff dedicated to their trade, Schuler Service provides the highest level of customer service. Please watch the short video before I present the award.
Seeing Schuler Service hit their 100th year in business is so encouraging.
So the history of Schuler Service, going back now 100 years, was started by a fellow by the name of George Schuler. And George Schuler started with a push cart, basically, on H Street. And it's just been a great story, you know, for 100 years, how it evolved and what it is today. We are super proud.
Schuler Service is a company of caring people that handles residential plumbing repairs. And we remodel kitchens and bathrooms, replace water heaters, toilets, faucets, anything in the home that we can handle.
In the last 100 years, we've performed over 250,000 service calls to our customer base here in the Lehigh Valley.
I really want our customers to have a wow experience. I want them to walk away and feel like they really went above and beyond what I expected them to do, and I want them to know that we're here for them.
We have people that are calling when they're vulnerable. They have a broken pipe. They don't know what to do. So we're listening. We're asking questions. We're making sure that we get all the information that we need so when that technician arrives at their door, they're ready to get to work.
Respect, integrity, optimism, and teamwork. Those are our 4 core values, and we stick to that, and that translates right to the customer. I truly believe we give the best customer service in the Lehigh Valley.
We've always been involved in remodeling bathrooms and some kitchens over the years, and in the last 5 years, we really made an effort to expand that division.
We've been doing plumbing for 100 years now, and that evolution has created, going into full kitchen and bathroom remodels. We feel strongly about using really good quality products in our projects. They're made to last. Schuler is one of the first that actually had showrooms, even before Sears did. So it's exciting to watch the evolution of our showroom when we were one of the first to do it.
We've worked closely with our customers over the years to help them improve their bathrooms and make changes in them. And now we have a full staff of designers that are ready to help you make your dreams come true.
The leadership team here has done a wonderful job of making a culture of work family. We have employees here that have been here 10, 20, 30, and some 40 years.
I think when you walk into our building, you can feel that it's a good place to be, that we all enjoy being together as a family and as a team, all the way from the top down.
I think part of the secret of why people stay here for so long is because it's a family. It truly, at the end of it, we love each other, we love working here, we love our customers.
We are truly grateful. We are thankful. They have trusted us to go into their home for 100 years. With their support, we're turning around and we're putting that money back in their community as well. It just doesn't stop here with us.
We have so much to be proud about, from our showroom to our new offices to our new fleet of trucks. We're ready. We really are ready to celebrate 100 years here at Schuler Service, and very proud of it.
We are here to serve your need. Whatever your issue is, we're going to find a way.
People know that we care and respect their home, and that's what drives us and drives me personally every day to give the great customer experience. And this is why we've been here for 100 years, and I'm sure that's another reason why we'll be here another 100 more.
We've gotten that far because of our leadership, because of that commitment that we have to each other and our community and our customers. That's what got us to where we are today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner-president of Schuler Service, Greg Joyce.
Wow. Thank you, Senator Coleman. I certainly don't feel 100 years old. I just want to start off by thanking the Chamber, Tony Iannelli, Frank, Gina, Allison, Lauren, and the entire team for recognizing us today at this 100-year milestone. Also, Ashley Russo and her team at ASR Media for their help in telling our story today. 36 years ago, my father sat me down and asked me, Greg, you want to be a plumber? And I never imagined back then that I would be standing here accepting such an honorable award for a corporation that is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Today, I am truly humbled and filled with gratitude for all the employees of Schuler Service Incorporated, past and present. This could not have been accomplished without them. A special thank you to my two vice presidents, Sean Schwoyer, VP of Outside Operations, and Joe Marashko, Vice President of Inside Operations, who are present here with us today. Most important is for me to thank all of our customers in the community for whom we have had the privilege to serve over the past 100 years. I truly thank you. Lastly, all of this has been made possible for me personally since my predecessor, my father, gave me the opportunity and all the support. And for that, I am forever grateful for you, both Mom and Dad. I love you both. Thank you very much.
To present our gold level sponsors, please welcome Chamber Senior Vice President of Member Relations and Sales, the incredible Gina Martens.
Well, hello. It is so great to see this crowd. Are y'all having a good time? I know I am. Great to hear it. A big thank you to our Kutztown University cheerleaders and Lehigh University cheerleaders for joining me on stage today. All right, it is now time to recognize and thank our gold sponsors. Now, this is a very high level of support, so please help us cheer them on. Channel 69, WFMZ Local Weather Channel, thank you. Brookside Country Club, Melissa and your team, thank you. Crystal Signatures, thank you, Tim, for the beautiful awards we're using here today. Highmark Blue Shield and Populytics, thank you to your teams. LANTA, congratulations on your milestone. LehighValleyNews.com, thanks to Ron and the team at LehighValleyNews.com. Lehigh Valley Planning Commission, Becky, you had a great event this week. Congratulations, thanks for sponsoring. Gold sponsor, Les Savoy Books and Sites. Buddy, Les Savoy, you are everywhere, thank you. Members First, Federal Credit Union, I saw David and Deb, thanks so much. The Morning Call, Jim and your team, thank you. Let's hear it for Nacy Printing. They printed your programs today. Frank and Kenny, thank you. Natural Food Group, Lauren and Jennifer, you're here, thank you. Norse McLaughlin, I saw Oli and Graham, thanks so much for your sponsorship. Ken Teledata, Ed, Andre and your team. Red Robin Catering, for catering, call Megan, she's phenomenal. Now help me out, they have a little jingle, ready? Red Robin, yum. Good job, I heard a couple of yums, thank you for that. Schuler Service, congratulations on your milestone award. Let's hear it for Schuler. Service Electric Business, Mike and Phil, thanks to the team. How about Westside Hammer Electric? Andrew, Lee, Megan and your entire team, thank you. Wind Creek Bethlehem, Julia, Susan, and your team, we love working with you, thank you. And how about Workforce Board, Lehigh Valley, Nancy, Gina, Sarah, the whole team is here. See me for your career pathway, thank you. And of course, thanks to the presenting sponsor, Capital Blue Cross. Again, a big round of applause for all of our gold level sponsors. I'd like to also welcome and honor some more dignitaries in the house. We have Bethlehem Mayor J. William Reynolds with us. Thank you. And the Mayor of Nazareth, Lance Calando. Thank you, Lance. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. Sit tight, there's more to come. Enjoy the rest of the show.
settling, more value, and more smiles. Capital Blue Cross Medicare gives you more opportunities to stay healthy, enjoy life, and be there for the people you love. With more coverage, more benefits, and premiums as low as $0, accepted by top doctors across the country. More ways that Capital Blue Cross Medicare is going the extra mile for you.
To present our next Lehigh Valley Milestone Award, please welcome Capital Blue Cross CEO Todd Shamash.
Thank you so much. Great to be here. I think we should all look around and really be thankful we are here, we are healthy, and we are here in person. So it's great to be with you. On behalf of over 2,000 team members at Capital Blue Cross, it is my privilege not only to introduce a great enterprise company, but also an enduring, long-standing, and important leader in the Lehigh Valley. So let's get right to it. 150 years of operation is an amazing achievement for any organization. Over the last 150 years, St. Luke's University Health Network has grown from the area's first community hospital to a fully integrated regional 14-campus network of over 18,000 proud employees that continues to care for people who live and work in the communities that they serve. Nationally recognized for both quality, service, and patient satisfaction, St. Luke's remains a cornerstone of the community. Please join me as we watch a short video before we introduce the award.
St. Luke's has been a cornerstone of the Lehigh Valley for over 150 years. It was originally founded to provide industrial workers with immediate local access to care. In the last century and a half, while healthcare has transformed dramatically, St. Luke's dedicated physicians, employees, and volunteers have proven they can respond to changes with exciting, innovative, and bold healthcare solutions. St. Luke's ability to deliver the highest quality care at the lowest cost is truly transformational and will ensure our future.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome St. Luke's University Health Network President and CEO, Rick Anderson.
Oh, yeah, we gotta take that. This isn't 150 years old. I am. Hello, everybody. How you doing this afternoon? Come on, come on. All right. Glad to be here, appreciate being here. Just have to make one quick ad-lib remark. This has been a heck of a 2.5 years, hasn't it, with COVID? Thank you for hanging in there as Americans, as Pennsylvanians, as Lehigh Valley people. We're tough. We got through it. Thank you. Thank you, Todd, for the introduction. He's a wonderful CEO of Capital. He's been there a couple years, maybe even more, but who's keeping track of time in these COVID times? I want to congratulate all the other award winners. Great job. Kind of resonated with the plumbing company. I grew up a plumber's son, so I could kind of identify with some of that history. It was a great video and a great story. I want to thank Tony and the Chamber of Commerce leadership and the Chamber membership for recognizing St. Luke's with the Milestone Award. As the video illustrates, St. Luke's was established 150 years ago, the Lehigh Valley's first hospital. A community hospital providing care to all residents, regardless of their ability to pay, their background, social status. We took care of everyone then like we do now. That mission remains today. Over the years, we've grown to 14 campuses in 2 states with over 300 locations. We have the region's first and only medical school and the nation's oldest nursing school. Actually, that sometimes is a question on television. I don't remember the name of the program, but they ask it as a trivia question, and not many people can answer it. 150 years ago, St. Luke's was established to care for industrial workers, many from Bethlehem Steel, which was located very close to this site. We provide local access to health care then, as we do now, and essential and needed critical treatment for trauma, which was experienced in the steel industry. Today, we are the state's largest trauma network, supported by the largest hospital-based EMS services in Pennsylvania. From horse-drawn buggies, ambulances, to state-of-the-art emergency vehicles and helicopters, St. Luke's has successfully reached this milestone by continuing to serve the needs of the community. St. Luke's ability to provide high-tech care that supports high-tech touch, providing the highest quality at the lowest cost, motivates us for every patient, every day. As our reputation grows, so does our ability to recruit and train the best and brightest healthcare providers, doctors, nurses, advanced practitioners, and other medical providers, right here in Bethlehem. These healthcare providers arrive from many of the best schools in our nation, and importantly, they choose to permanently relocate to our Lehigh Valley region, making us better. Our patient outcomes are the top decile in the nation. Not the top 10%, the top decile. That's really tall cotton for any organization, and we're very proud. We stand in no one's shadow when it comes to quality in healthcare. Our latest ad campaign features medical students who are training to be physicians here in Bethlehem and who received their high school and college educations at local Lehigh Valley educational institutions. As citizens, we all benefit from St. Luke's, not just our patients, but economically the local businesses who provide services to our 18,000 plus employee base. We are effectively, at St. Luke's, the size of a small Lehigh Valley city. Our growth in large part these past 20 years has been the result of the construction of new hospitals, physician practice growth, and the rescue of other well-known legacy community hospitals. For example, Quakertown Hospital, Allentown Osteopathic, Sacred Heart, Easton, Warren, and the Blue Mountain System, all once facing insolvency, and also through the efforts of a highly effective, outstanding leadership team. In closing, I believe that St. Luke's will continue to transform medicine and reimagine care by inventing our future, and our iconic star will shine as bright as ever far into the future. For St. Luke's, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
A big part of doing business in the Lehigh Valley is being part of a vibrant and dynamic business community, and being part of one of the largest and most active chambers of commerce in the country.
The mission of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce is to improve the economy and quality of life here in the Lehigh Valley. We do this by listening at the grassroots in all of our communities for our members' needs to create public policy positions.
We bring business people together through networking and network building events, and with plenty of business-to-business advertising and marketing opportunities. Our 17 affiliated chambers bring our main streets and business districts alive with programs, special events, and street festivals, and our Main Street Lehigh Valley Foundation helps fund beautification projects every year in every community.
We continually produce business development training and programs for Valley business people. And we put together a vast portfolio of money-saving member benefits.
We are definitely a Chamber of Commerce, and we are also on every main street as a Chamber of Communities.
Hello from Center Valley. I am so proud to be a member of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce, and it's also known for its exciting annual meeting. I can't wait to see you there.
Hello from Emmaus, where our artsy, historic, and quaint vibe is what people talk about. Come see for yourself. Thank you, Chamber, for our annual meeting.
Hello from Allentown. And what I love about the community is our diversity and cultural richness, and the fact that we celebrate that with the many festivals and events that we have. Thank you, Chamber, for the annual meeting.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tori Morgan. I'm here at beautiful Dorney Park, and I am so proud to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Hey everybody, it's Bob with Keystone Harley-Davidson, and I'm here in Whitehall
Pennsylvania, and we are really proud to be part of the Chamber and be part of this event.
Hi, my name is David, and I am here in Northampton, and we are so proud to be part of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce. There's a little bit of everything for everybody here in Northampton. We have businesses, trails, we've got hunting, so everything's right here in Northampton.
Hello from Slatington. We are the local headquarters, shall we say, of 5 major trails, and it's just down the street, so come and visit us anytime soon.
Hello from Jim Thorpe. I'd like to thank the Chamber for the annual meeting, and I'd like to thank the Chamber for all they do for Jim Thorpe. They're always promoting our downtown, promoting the entire borough, and it's great to be part of the Chamber with all that to offer.
Hi, from the Borough of Bath. I am a huge Chamber cheerleader. It is an amazing organization, especially for us small businesses, so I am very grateful.
Hello from Bethlehem. The shops, restaurants, and festivals make Bethlehem a vibrant place to live, work, and play. Thank you to the Chamber for planning the annual meeting and for having it here in Bethlehem.
Hello from Hellertown. We are so proud to be part of the Chamber. Hellertown is a great community to raise your family. I am so proud to be the mayor because of its strong family values.
Hi, I'm John. I'm in Forks Township, and I'm happy to be part of the Chamber. One of the things I love about our community is the services we provide here in Forks Township. It's just a wonderful place to live.
Hi, Rich Worthley, President and CEO of Crayola, coming to you from Easton, Pennsylvania, where the future is so bright, I have to wear sunglasses.
Hi, I'm Helene Meissner, coming to you from historic Phillipsburg, New Jersey. I want to personally thank each and every member of the Chamber staff for all they have done.
Hi, I'm Tina Smith. Welcome to beautiful, historic downtown Nazareth, where we're happy to be part of the Chamber.
Hey everyone, George Roberts here in the Pocono Mountains. So glad to be a part of the Chamber.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now to present the Chamber Volunteer of the Year Award, please welcome a partner at EBC Printing, Murtaza Jaffer.
Good afternoon, Lehigh Valley. Is everybody on fire? Woo! The Chamber Volunteer of the Year Award honors an individual who has a long record of service to their community through one or more Chamber of Commerce boards and committees. A member who gives time, talent, and is an integral part of the Chamber family. Bret Ludlow is the Executive Vice President of Liquid, a leading digital marketing agency headquartered here in Allentown. At the Chamber, Bret became one of the first to chair the Young Professionals Council. He served on the board of the Ambassadors Council and is currently a member of the Chamber Board of Governors, a member of its Executive Committee, and is a valued advisor to its digital strategies team. He and the Liquid team have helped design the Chamber website, develop an email marketing strategy, and helped to successfully launch the new Chamber mobile app. Please watch a short video before I present the award.
My name is Bret Ludlow. I'm the Executive Vice President at Liquid. We're a digital agency headquartered in Allentown. We support global brands on all their digital strategies. My dad started the company, and my brother and I now are taking over the reins and helping to continue to develop the legacy that the brand has built and continue to have an impact in the region. Really, as soon as I became a professional and moved back to the Lehigh Valley to start my career, I reached out to the Chamber to say, how can I get involved? I became chair of the Young Professionals Council, joined the Ambassadors Council board. I'm a board member of the Executive Committee and the Board of Governors, and also really passionate about helping the Chamber through digital technologies, helping them launch their mobile app, which they recently launched, which is really exciting. Really just new ways to engage members through digital means. I also take part in their small business mentorship program, where I get to work one-on-one with small business owners and help mentor them in things that I'm knowledgeable about professionally. So it's really important to me to help ensure that future generations of individuals and businesses have ample opportunity to succeed in the Lehigh Valley like I was able to have. So here at Liquid, myself and my brother and others really try to set the stage for being an example for what involvement in the community can lead to. So whether that's the chamber, whether that's other nonprofits, we really encourage others to get involved, be a member of the community and give back, but really try to encourage people to find something they're passionate about and go after it. And there's always opportunity to do that here in the Lehigh Valley. It's such an honor to receive this award. The chamber has opened so many doors for me and created so many opportunities for me personally and professionally over the past 10 plus years, and I'm really passionate and looking forward to continuing to open doors for others in that same way for decades to come. I'd just like to say thank you. There's so many people working so hard every day to support the Chamber's mission, and it's an honor to work alongside all of you every day, and it's an honor to receive this award. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Volunteer of the Year, Bret Ludlow.
Thank you, Murtaza, and thank you to the Chamber of Commerce. I know I'm receiving this recognition today because of what I give to the Chamber, but in reality, it's really what the Chamber gives back to me is why I do everything I do. It gives me energy. Every time I attend an event like today, I feel the energy, the excitement, and the passion that's in this community, and it inspires me to leave and accomplish anything I need to accomplish that day. It gives me a sense of community. Everyone here at the Chamber truly wants you to be successful and wants to help you be successful. I felt that from when I started as a young professional, as welcomed with open arms, and I feel that today, and I experience that every day when I hear the stories of members helping other members in great and significant ways. And finally, it gives me confidence. Confidence in myself as a business leader and as a mentor, but also confidence in the future of this Lehigh Valley. My wife, Allie, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, Hazel. She's gonna be growing up here. And I know that she's gonna have tremendous opportunities ahead of her, thanks in part to all the hard work being done by this organization, its staff, and all of you. We're lucky. There's no other chamber quite like this in the country. So I encourage everybody to give back, to mentor, to support, and I promise that what you get in return will far outweigh what you put in. Thank you.
To present our silver level sponsors, please welcome Chamber Vice President for Major Events, the amazing Lauren Spence.
Hello again, everyone. It is so great to be here with all of you and to share the stage with some of my friends. We have the Predator robots, Ferris, Phoebe, and Melvin. Now let's keep this party going as we recognize and thank our silver corporate table sponsors. Allied Building Corporation, American Bank, the Arc of Lehigh and Northampton Counties, B. Braun Medical, Crayola, Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom, Factory LLC, Fidelity Bank, First Commonwealth Federal Credit Union, Forward Thinking Technology Solutions. Let's hear it for Fulton Bank and Good Shepherd Rehabilitation, iHeartMedia and Ironton Global, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 375, and Lehigh Valley Health Network. Let's hear it once again for Liquid, our Volunteer of the Year, Bret Ludlow, MNT Bank, New Tripoli Bank, Penn State Lehigh Valley, PNC, PSECU, RKL Advisors, Rockefeller Group Logistics Park, T3 Technologies, Truist, and last but not least, Unity Bank. Thank you again to all of our silver sponsors for your support of the Chamber and the Chamber Annual Meeting. And of course, thanks once again to our amazing presenting sponsor, Capital Blue Cross. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our Pennsylvania state officials in the room. We have state representatives Jeannie McNeil, Malou McKenzie, Zach Mako, Ryan McKenzie, and Mike Schlossberg. We also have Senators-elect Nick Miller and Jarrett Coleman with us today. Thank you so much for joining us. And finally, Representative-elect Josh Siegel. Thank you all so much. There's more awards and surprises in store. Thank you again and enjoy the rest of your show.
Now more than ever, journalism matters. Experience in journalism matters too. For more than 45 years, 69 News has been your trusted source for breaking news, AccuWeather forecasts, traffic updates, sports, and more. 69 News is your local news leader with more than 51 hours of live newscasts each week. Our dedicated team of professionals work around the clock to bring you the region's most watched news. We're also leading the way beyond the cameras with more than 240,000 Facebook likes and 143,000 Twitter followers. 69 News keeps you connected. Online, WFMZ.com delivers more than 20 million page views a month. And now with the addition of our free WFMZ Plus app, we're serving the region's ever-evolving streaming audience, which has grown to more than 21 million minutes of streaming video each month. It's everything broadcasting live on 69 WFMZ TV, 24/7 on your home streaming device or smartphone. With winter on the way, more than 2,700 schools, businesses, municipalities, and worship centers will rely on the 69 News Storm Center, providing the region with the most comprehensive, up-to-the-minute closing information. WFMZ TV is also the home of the top-rated syndicated programs in the nation. And with WDPN TV, take a trip down memory lane with our MeTV station featuring the best classic TV shows of the 70s and 80s. When you need to know what's happening, trust the experience of 69 News. Your life, your world, your news.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president and general manager of 69 WFMZ TV, Barry Fisher.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be a part of this meeting, and whenever Tony opens up with singing, I had this thing going through my mind. Elvis had a movie. Elton John had Rocket Man. I think we could have Chamberman, the Tony Iannelli story, and chronicle his 25 years plus of doing all of these things because he's been quite an entertainer. Thank you so much, Tony, for your 25 years. We congratulate you on that, and we really do. You never cease to amaze us, and you are not boring, not in the least. I don't think there'll ever be anyone quite like you. So thank you for the work you put into the Chamber. You've grown quite an organization here. And we want to thank you, WFMZ, because it's you, the advertisers, people who support us that allow us to do the newscasts that we do. Over 45 years, we've grown from a handful of people up to 160, and it wouldn't have happened unless you're part of the process. So we sincerely appreciate everything that you do for us, and it's been a huge blessing being a part of the Lehigh Valley, watching it grow. I mean, Easton and Allentown used to be so far apart when I came here in 1976, and now we're just all together. It's wonderful to be a part of. So I'm here for Rob Vaughn. He's on the way to Tokyo to visit his daughter. His son-in-law is in the armed services in Okinawa, so I'm filling in for him. And I just want to recognize him for his 35 years of commitment to the Lehigh Valley. And Rob puts all his heart into this video you watch every year. He takes it very seriously. He puts his humor into it and does the best he can to chronicle all the highlights of the past work, the year in review that you have done here in the Lehigh Valley. So this is his work. Adam Klein is the editor who helps him with it. So we sincerely hope you enjoy it. Thank you again for helping us be who we are.
Yet another fall classic. I know some people use that name for the World Series, but of course I mean the Chamber Meeting. A time to review the past year and to do so with the speed of a Zach Wheeler four-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss.
Featuring plenty of moments, we hope, that would make Bryce Harper go like this. Well, the Phillies, what a story. Packed with veteran big bats and a crop of young'uns fresh from the Iron Pigs. The Phils had a glorious run. Next year, as they say.
Houston Astros, world champions!
Long before we thought of Red October, a chilly January brought the Chamber's economic outlook for the year.
We're still on that uptick, I think.
Uptick Tony. Optimistic despite continuing struggles with galloping inflation, a tight job market, one Fed rate hike after another, and high gas prices too.
I would say cautiously optimistic.
Makes sense, Tony. We're taking it step by step as we try to power through the pandemic. past that dreaded virus. I won't say the name of it, but it rhymes with Movid. Housing was super hot, now cooling some. But there's growth.
Yeah, Rob, that's right. This project here at the Boyd will bring around 200 new units to the region alone, and there's much more.
Apartments ahead at the Boyd in Bethlehem. The Seville, the Watermark, and the Confluence in Easton. More coming to the riverfront in Allentown. And downtown, too. I mean, apartments galore.
We have a lot of pent-up demand.
Also in Allentown, ground is broken for the new Da Vinci Science Center.
They're now projected this to be about an $80 million project.
It's hard to keep track of it all.
There are hundreds of millions of dollars in new developments happening this year in the Lehigh Valley.
I believe she said hundreds of millions, and that Wendy Davis knows her stuff. Recently, Wind Creek said it's going big. They are doubling their hotel space and thinking beyond the gaming floor in the wake of stiffer competition outside state lines. Jandal, having recently debuted a new Hyatt, right next to, by the way, the gleaming new Air Products headquarters, is still working it on the waterfront in Allentown, showing off progress on the first building of what will be a slew of nice things.
A project that has been years in the making.
And Jandal's still making it when they're not gobbling up golf courses. Mozellem, Twin Lakes, gobble gobble. On another waterfront and elsewhere in town, Phillipsburg, says the mayor, has more development going on than they've seen in Peaburg in 100 years. As for Air Products, it's stepping on the gas with its industrial gas joint venture in Saudi Arabia acquiring a business from Air Liquide. B. Braun Medical recently opened a big expansion of its Allentown plant. Hundreds of new jobs expected there. Orasure showed off its new Factory of the Future in Bethlehem Township to crank out much-needed medical tests. Yes, those tests are still needed for the disease whose name I won't mention, but it rhymes with Movid. And as we get through it and past it, I note that overall Lehigh Valley manufacturing is outpacing manufacturing in the rest of the USA.
It's astounded even us as to what has occurred post-COVID and the demand to make products in the Lehigh Valley.
Our hospital systems are growing. Lehigh Valley Health Network opening a new hospital in Carbon County with plans for Pocono Township, expansion at Hecktown Oaks, and with Ann Baum becoming the first president of Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital. St. Luke's breaking ground on a big expansion in Monroe County, completing an ER addition in Carbon County, and continuing expansion in Upper Bucks. Oh, by the way, St. Luke's is celebrating 150 years. And where there once was a hospital, the Allentown State Hospital.
A deal appears to be in the works for the state government to sell the 195-acre property.
The buyer, City Center Investment, flexing its muscle in Allentown once again. Stay tuned for what's ahead at this site: housing, restaurants, trails, and more. And how about a congressional commendation for PPL for its self-healing power grid? Technology that reduces outages, and PPL was the first utility in the country to use it. Happier news from the past year. After some pandemic-related delays, Ringo Starr played at the State Theater. This year, Music Fest hit a record attendance of 1.2 million people from 39 states. And there was just more normalcy all around for the PPL Center, with Morgan Wallen, Adam Sandler, Leonard Skinner on stage, and of course the Phantoms drawing nice crowds. The Iron Pigs, too. A visit from Bryce Harper for rehab had us all looking like Bryce with mouth agape. Plus, a strong pigs season and a commitment to stay in Allentown. And, if I may, for us, we recently had crazy people, that is, tower workers, go up and with the help of a chopper, replace the antenna on the top of our tower on South Mountain. WFMZ remains the perennial leader with the most watched television newscasts, topping every Philadelphia station in this region. Not bad for a station that grew from just a handful of people in 1976 to more than 160 full-time and part-time workers today. All in all, a remarkable year. Good to be reminded amidst our challenges of what Air Products boss Seifi Ghasemi said on a recent Business Matters taping of the USA.
This is the greatest place in the world to be.
And of the Lehigh Valley.
Believe me, every time that plane lands in Allentown, I say, thank God I'm home.
Safe to say, Safie, we are more than glad to be part of this dynamic and growing place we call the Lehigh Valley. So here's hoping that Bryce, Kyle, Reese, Aaron, and Zach and the boys hit the very top next year, and that 2023 is a winner for you all. Thanks for watching. Rob Vaughn, 69 News.
To present our bronze level sponsors, please welcome Chamber Business and Diversity Council Vice President, the remarkable Brittany Keel.
All right, to help me thank and recognize our bronze level sponsors, we have the amazing Kutztown cheerleaders and our incredible robots, so let's get it started. Thank you to Alvin H. Foots, Amazon Fulfillment Center, Blue Mountain Resort. Let's give it up for Boyle Construction Management, the City of Easton, CLA, Comfort Suites Bethlehem. Let's hear it for Easton Coach Company, East ESSA, Bank and Trust. Let's hear it for Faces Internationals. I can't hear you. Let's get a little louder. Give it up for First Trust Bank, Historic Hotel Bethlehem, Jandal Farms, Just Born Quality Confections, Keystone Harley Davidson, Keystone Metro Fiber. Let's hear it for Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, our Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Give it up for Mack Trucks. Let's hear it for MCIT, MetEd, a First Energy Company. Let's hear it for Mid-Penn Bank. Come on, let's give it up. NAI Summit, the Next National Bank, Northampton Community College. Let's hear it for Olympus Corporation of the Americas, Andrew Hewitt Associates. Let's give it up for Penn Community Bank. We have People's First Federal Credit Union. Give it up for PPL, QNB, Quaint Oak Bank, RLB Accountants. Let's hear it for TD Bank. I still can't hear you. Let's get loud for our amazing sponsors. Univest, Visions Federal Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Zader Law. And a few special recommendations. We have Representative Pete Swire. Let's hear it for him for being here. Representative Steve Samuelson, and the Chief of Staff with Senator Boscolo, we have Joe Kelly. A special thank you to our amazing DJ that was in networking earlier. We have DJ Rockin' Ramali. And to our event photographer, I see you there, Don Wilczek Photography, I-360 Tours. Give it up for our amazing dessert sponsor. We have Bakerly. And of course, again, a special thank you to our presenting sponsor. I see you right here, Capital Blue Cross. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors and to everyone that came out today, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the Lehigh Valley Impact Award, Vice President at Morgan Stanley and Chair of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce, Mary Lasicki.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. The Lehigh Valley Impact Award gives the Chamber an opportunity to honor exemplary organizations for their service in the community and honors individuals and organizations who have demonstrated outstanding commitment and are driving positive impact while achieving impressive business growth. Founded in 2012, Faces International is one of the top marketing firms in the Northeast. The firm offers a range of innovative marketing solutions for local businesses to help them increase brand awareness, improve service, and promote positive influence. Faces International also provides trainings and workshops aimed at equipping teams, staffs, and students with the necessary skills to successfully navigate the workplace, classroom, and personal relationships. Through their services, the firm instills values that emphasize the importance of a successful pipeline between businesses and the community. Please enjoy this short video before we present the award.
We do diversity, equity, and inclusion work where we help businesses create diversity initiatives, structure equity committees, strategic plans, and execute training surrounding DE&I. But we approach it with the idea of legacy building. We dig deep to bring out those emotions and feelings towards what it means to live and excel in a global community through our business. We help you think about the story that others are going to tell about your business when you're gone, right? How will it sustain? You can't build a truly sustainable legacy within business with mental borders or absent of genuine relationships. That legacy is supposed to be like water, where it seeps in all the cracks and crevices and saturates everything you do and every one of the relationships you leave behind to tell about your good work. Thank you to the Chamber for recognizing our commitment to sustainability built on remarkable legacies.
Faces International always thought about how we can go ahead and challenge the norms. And if you really think about what marketing is all about, it's about pushing new boundaries, right? It's about saying, what's next? And we always pride ourselves on taking the time to think about the strategies, thinking about where we are in culture right now, where we need to push to the future, and coming up with dynamic ways to be able to connect to your customers. We're in a world where there's so many opportunities, there's so many options. How do you earn real estate in your customer's mind? And that's the philosophy around Faces Marketing. We want to do something that's going to be impactful. We take tidbits and nuances from the development and interpersonal work that we do, because understanding that what we're looking to do is make an impression on people. So the understanding of people and how they move and how they react is so crucial to the work that we do. We want to say thank you to the Chamber. We want to say thank you to the Lehigh Valley community for supporting us, for continuing to champion initiatives and people and organizations like Faces and others. That's all about taking us, the Lehigh Valley, and everyone a part of this ride to the next level. So thank you to the Chamber and thank you to the Lehigh Valley. Let's go ahead and continue to market without borders.
Accepting the Lehigh Valley Impact Award, Faces International Chief Executive Officer Tyrone Russell and Chief Operating Officer Kevin Green.
Mama, we made it. I was about to wear a bow tie. Actually, I had a bow tie on earlier, but then when Tony started singing, my bow tie turned into this because it didn't want that smoke from Tony Iannelli. So this is actually a bow tie. We can now say that we're an award-winning marketing firm, and I'm extremely excited to say that. You know, as a black-owned firm, when we come in to do business, people usually think about how we can help them reach the black and brown community. And I start to think, I've grown up in the black community for sure, and I also attended Colgate University. I went to Shippensburg for grad school. I worked at Lehigh, Northampton, and CACLV, and I live in the United States of America. I think over the past 40 years of my life, if I haven't learned a little bit about white folks, I haven't been paying attention. So this recognition from the Chamber is very, very important to us because it doesn't look at us as just folks who are working inside the community, but it looks at us as businessmen driving community change. So I want to thank you all for recognizing Faces International, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You know, Tyrone talks about, kind of what got us here. And when we came together, we made a promise that our focus was about changing the culture and impacting the culture. 4 men from different places, Jamaica, San Diego, Delaware, Virginia Beach. We all come with a little bit of swag and some life experiences that are priceless for us. I remember the first meeting that we had in the Lehigh Valley, and we were told, this is just how we do things here. So of course I said, well, we're just gonna do things the way we want to do it, and a little bit different. And we, at that point, decided to jump on our mission. The first thing was, how do we make an impact on the community and making sure that the community knows us, feels us, and sees us. The next was our mission and focusing on how we do marketing and development, understanding that what you do inside your doors affects how your customer sees you and how are you going to make an impression to earn that real estate in their minds. To the work that we started doing with professional events, in the Lehigh Valley, a lot of the development that we see here in 2011, 2012, understanding and knowing where the Lehigh Valley was going and what it was going to evolve to. Our marketing and development work, knowing that the Faces ecosystem is something that's going to be impactful, and knowing that as culture evolves and as the world evolves, there's going to be needs for so much more impact and so much more connection to making sure that our messages really, really go ahead and really come through. Faces International is a marketing development firm. We will always make impact from our work, our style, our words, and our relentless commitment to enhance the culture of the Lehigh Valley. We all wouldn't go out to eat at the restaurants if they were all the same menu, right? So I say, it's great for the Lehigh Valley to continue to evolve. It's great for the Lehigh Valley to continue to have more options for us to create the place that we all want to live, work, and play, raise our families, and see many, many people have opportunities like the ones in the room today and the ones that will be a part of Faces International and more. So I want to thank Tony. I want to thank the Chamber. I want to thank all our clients. I want to thank the Lehigh Valley community and our families for all the support, and we'll continue to do this work. Thank you.
Business Matters starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a special edition of Business Matters Live, celebrating Tony Iannelli's 25 years at the Chamber, with your host, Laurie Hackett of Air Products.
We're pausing today to celebrate 25 years of Tony Iannelli. Tony, it's been a great show so far. How do you feel about being on the other side, sitting in that chair?
I kind of like it. And I don't know what you're going to say. I don't want to know it. So, no, I kind of like it. But can I do one thing real quick? Can I thank my friends at TimeWise, the live band? These guys are unreal. Thank you, guys. You're incredible. Incredible. They make everybody sound good. Okay, I did it.
Are you done?
You're the host.
And you want to talk to anybody else? No, you're good.
Wendy's out.
Okay. So, Tony, 25 years. You started in this role as the head of the Chamber in 1997. Just to put that in perspective, Bret Ludlow, who won Volunteer of the Year, he was in second grade collecting Beanie Babies on the day that you started here at the Chamber. But let's go back to that. What was that like, Tony? What brought you to this role?
Oh, wow. That's a crazy long story. But to make a long story short, it was the Allentown Chamber, and I think we had 6 employees. And I do remember the first day I started, I thought, wow, is there something hopefully more than this? But the other thing is, I didn't show up for the second interview, so I almost didn't get this job. I literally did not show up for the second interview, and that's a whole nother story. We don't have time for that, but I can just say this. I to all of you, it's been amazing. If you know my personality, I've been getting fired for 25 years. As soon as I leave here today, I'll beat myself up about the 20 things we didn't do and wonder if I'm getting fired after that. I was really nice to Mary Lasicki because she's my boss, and I thought maybe that way I could, shelter, maybe grab another year out of the deal.
So when you first started, Tony, was there somebody who gave you a hand up, somebody that mentored you early on when you first began?
So many people. I mean, everybody. So many people. But I think when we really started rolling and started the regional chamber, one person that really, there were Ann Baum, Elmer Gates, big time. I have a tendency to be, my self-esteem is very mercurial. Wendy doesn't call me Paratoni for nothing. My nickname Paratoni. And Elmer used to say, all right, buddy, you're on the side of the angels. And he always would sort of give me the confidence that I kind of needed. So, yeah, Elmer.
And as you think about that early time when you weren't sure what you were doing, what experiences that you had before brought you into that role to make you successful early on?
You know what? I had one reason they picked me, I worked for the Allentown Economic Development Corporation. I ran the Downtown Improvement District, and then I also had my business. So they wanted someone that had public and private experience. And that's something I want to really work at. I want us to be a chamber of commerce, but I really want us to also be a chamber of communities. I want us to lift everybody up. I want us to look like a 21st century chamber in terms of the leadership and the representation. And we have a way to go. But I just think, again, 3 things was that it was public sector, private sector, and I didn't know this one, but people say this, but I love human beings. I love being around them, and have this today. Tonight we have a ribbon cutting. Tomorrow I'll be in Carbon County. Saturday night with the African American gala. So it's just being around people, which I thank God, and all kinds of people. And again, as the valley diversifies, I want us to represent that.
Thanks. You talk so much about all of the events that you go to. We know you have a very busy schedule. In your early time, you're the dad of 2 daughters, so you had 2 young daughters when you started. Can you talk a little bit about how you managed that?
Yeah, that was kind of, I was really there was 6 people in the office, and I was the only guy, and I was the only one that had children in that time. So I can remember being at meetings thinking like at 3 o'clock, oh my God, I wish this guy would shut up so I can go pick up my kids at dance. So, you know, I juggled it, and it taught me a lot. And I think we say at the Chamber, we're family friendly, and we mean it. So we're giving people the freedom to choose their family at the right time so they can get the work done. I mean, nobody's happy if you're worried about your kids. Nobody's happy if if your parents sick and you can't go see them. So they have that freedom. But I learned it the hard way. I did a lot of hustling back and forth, and but again, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that it's 25 years, and I know you're not closing, but I just again want to say, you all have lifted me up so much, way beyond my dream. I try to make you smile, you know, crazy coming out and singing, or I think last year we might have pushed the envelope wrestling a professional wrestler. But anyway, I just want us to celebrate. I'm sorry, but I just want us to celebrate the success we had. I mean, I was here in the beginning when people would call us a nitty gritty area, and Billy Joel had the song, which I don't even want to talk about, which I just did. But now we're something. We're really something, both in quality of life and our economic growth.
Thanks. I think he speaks for all of us. Let's give him a round of applause for that. So thank you. That's right. As you know, 6th largest chamber, almost 5,000 members. You went from 4 or 5 employees, and now you have almost 40. When you think about that, what do you think are the magical ingredients that make this chamber, under your leadership, so successful?
Paranoia. You know, I'm worried. I think all of us know that are in the business community, you got to reinvent. You know, it used to be a 5-year plan. I say, you know, you're like a 5-week plan now. You got to reinvent yourself. And I can think of 20 things in my head right now that maybe we could be doing better, should be doing better. So it's constant reinvention and looking at how we could be better. And there are a lot of things. The question is, what will chambers look like in the 21st century? You know, I think they're going to evolve. I think they're going to change. And I think that the other thing I love doing, and that is working with the public sector. I love our political people. They have a really hard job. I try to, when it's on Business Matters or what we do, to be supportive of both. You know, we're very divisive today. I want to be supportive of both sides. I want to give both sides a chance to speak, and try to do whatever we can to like spread some love, if that's a crazy term, but it's the right term for right now. I think we got to just, some happiness and some love would be a good thing.
Absolutely. And Tony, you can applaud for that. That's right.
By the way, that's Wendy, the best woo-hooer on the planet. So.
Because Michelle Griffin-Young isn't here.
That's right.
So other than
Michelle retired. Right. Good point.
Tony, through Business Matters, you've interviewed so many leaders, and you've gotten to know so many people. Of all of those people that you've interviewed, if you had to pick one of them to be your very best friend and one of them to be your boss, who would those 2 people be?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's a really, because I've had so many people. I'll tell you, it was a great interview. And you know, you can win someone over by when you're nice to their kids, but I did interview many years ago Hillary Clinton in the locker room at Liberty High School when she was running against Barack Obama. My daughters were there, and she was so good to my daughters. And you know, today again, everyone's controversial, but she was great and really very, very nice. Oh my gosh, I'm just, I can think.
Did you want her to be your best friend or your boss?
Neither.
Okay.
But just my interview. I wanted to be my boss, but I don't know. I've had, speaking of that, I've had so many great bosses, you know, chairs of my board that are, you know, Ann Baum, Greg Feinberg, Buddy Lesavoy, Barry Fisher, Mary Lisicki, John Hayes. Anyway, now I should
you could get in trouble. Yeah.
Steve Patterson.
Yeah. Everyone here who's been his boss, raise your hand.
Yeah. Well, think about that. 25 years, I've had 14 different chairs. And, you know, every chair is different. Every initiative is different. And so you have to try and roll with the punches. And I don't want to, okay, now go ahead. I'll let you go.
No, what'd you want to say?
Nothing,
okay.
Nothing impressive.
So on that, it's true for every nonprofit. You stay the same. You stay in the role, and a new volunteer chair comes in. How hard has that really been for you? Has it been?
Well, like, here's a case in point. Mary Lisicki's my chair now, and I really like Mary, and my vice chair is Tom Groves. So pretty soon, I'll like Tom more than I like Mary. So it's basically just making sure that, so Tom will become my new best friend. Now, I know I've had a lot of great people. I can tell you, every one of my chairs are like family. Everyone. And what I always say, if you think after 25 years you own this organization, you will find out you don't. So I'm just, I do what they do. You know, we got an executive committee, a full board, and they set the agenda and we carry it out. I mean, after 25 years, you have a lot to say, but you know, you're at their will. So I just try to be a servant, you know, and that's what I'm here for.
And when we first started talking, and we talked about how you started the work and your daughters were small. Now they have families and you have granddaughters.
By the way, you're really good. You're good at this.
Oh, thanks. Thanks
she
so
is.
much.
Would you agree that she's pretty good?
Thank you.
I mean, what are you going to say? You got.
Yeah, they have to clap. You have to clap.
Yeah.
So your daughters now have families and you have 2 granddaughters. When they say to you, Papa, what'd you do today? What do you tell them?
Oh, well, I have 3 now. Papa T, they call me. Papa T. Oh, well, they do it for me. I have my one granddaughter, Summer, whenever I'm somewhere, she'll say, hey, this is my Papa T. He's famous. He has a TV show. And, you know, and then you stare at people, like, what are you supposed to say? Like, you're somewhere between really, you don't know what to say. Like, oh, my God, let me crawl into this chair. But what do? I don't know. You know, again, I think I think I've got, you know, people say that, but I do think I have one of the greatest jobs on the planet. I mean, today's an example. I mean, I'm sitting here, for God's sake. So I'm just blessed, really blessed. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. I have no degree. I shouldn't even be here.
Thank you. Well, you certainly are making a big, yes, round of applause for that. Absolutely. Tony, when you think about 25 years, can you think of a moment that was one of your proudest moments that you could share with us?
Yeah, but please don't say that, you know, go home and tell your kids don't go to, Tony said don't go to college. Anyway, what'd you say, my proudest moment?
Proudest moment.
Oh my gosh, there are so many. Probably just singing Cara Mia was one of my proudest moments because I didn't know how, you know, I woke up, I do a lot of worrying. I woke up at like 3 in the morning. And then I had sort of like a allergy going or something. So Wendy, again, somehow she puts up with it. For 2 days, I'm eating soup and I'm scared to death. But I don't know, you know, I want to say have something brilliant, but I don't really have, there's so many things. Thanks to Barry, I'm on TV. Thanks to Miarelli, I'm doing a column in the Morning Call. Thanks to Craig Stevens and iHeart, I'm on the radio. Thanks to Tony Chaffee, I'm on billboards. I know, thanks to all these leaders that have been on the show, I don't even know. People say, did you have a plan? And I didn't. So, I don't go to service enough, you know, kind of thing. But, you know, for me, I just thank God. I don't even know. I just know that I want to get up every day. I think Wendy could tell you that as soon as I get up, I'm on my phone, and when I go to bed. So I'm not saying, boy, I'm a really tough worker. I'm just nosy, and I'm dying to find out what's going on.
Have you had, thanks for that humility, that self-deprecation, the way you are, it's something we've certainly come to know. Have you had any regrets? As you look back over 25 years, is there anything that you regret in this role?
Yeah, I probably should ask for more money. No, I was totally kidding. Totally kidding. I have it so good, I can't even tell you. Not really. I thought you were going to ask that one. I was thinking last night, do I have any regrets? You know, I have regrets. You should say, have you had any regrets the last 15 minutes? So I did. But no monumental. Look, we did the best we could. We keep hammering away, trying to make the Valley a better place. My staff gets mad when I say maybe we could be a little deeper in terms of our initiatives, and maybe we could. That's something to look at. As you know, we're going to reconvene a future focus committee to talk about what does this chamber look like, what does the future look like, you know, how are we going to evolve and get better. So, but I don't want to again say I have no regrets. I really did a hell of a job. I don't think that. I have regrets every second. But I can't think of a monumental because my personality is such that I just keep rolling. What did Safie say when I had him on? When you're going through hell, keep going. So that's what I try to do.
Yes, great, thanks. Tony, in closing, we're already at the end of our time. Question for you. You mentioned Tony Chaffee earlier. If Tony Chaffee donated a billboard and there was a blank billboard on 22, and you could put any message on it that you wanted to for all of us to see, what would that be?
It would be, I love you, Lehigh Valley, and you made me. That's what it would be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Iannelli. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, for another great prize giveaway, Please welcome Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom Public Relations Manager Ryan Eldridge and Snoopy.
How about that? Let's give it up for Snoopy, everybody. I was wondering if it was going to be easy to smile up front, but it's always easier when Snoopy and the Peanuts gang are with us. So just wanted to say thank you on behalf of Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom for a great 2022 season. And also a big thank you to the Chamber for having us here today and allowing us to present this prize. So I know some of you are anxious to get back in 2023, and we're going to make that easier for a family of 4. We have 4 season gold passes to give away today, and I just got the name backstage, so I'm going to read that off. That's a big pass. They're a little smaller than that. Faces International, Ingrid Russell. Can't wait to see you in 2023. You can meet us after the show and get your season pass. Thank you so much, everybody, and thanks to the Chamber for having Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom here. We hope to see you in 2023 for the fun of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the Business of the Year Award, CEO of Equinox Benefits Consulting and Vice Chair of the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce, Tom Groves.
Good afternoon, everyone. Brittany Chardy told me it's snowing outside. Oh my gosh, what happened to that 70-degree weather? So here we are in November. I'm here to present the Business of the Year Award, recognizes company that exhibits leadership in the economic and community development of the Lehigh Valley, demonstrates broad interest and involvement in community affairs, and brings a notable measure of pride to the Chamber and the entire Lehigh Valley. BSI Corporate Benefits was founded in 2003 by agency principal and Chief Executive Officer Tony DeRay. Tony started BSI with the mission to be an advocate for clients on both a human and financial level. Today, BSI is a fiercely independent national employee benefits consulting firm and currently represents over 150 clients in 43 states and internationally. BSI is proudly headquartered in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and has additional offices in Wilkes-Barre, Detroit, Michigan. Please watch this short video before I present the award.
My great-grandfather came over from Italy in 1911, settled on the east side of Allentown. Between my great-grandfather and my grandfather, they worked in the Bethlehem steel industry for over 80 years. Well, I've been doing BSI pretty much since I became an adult. I've been in the insurance industry since I was 17 years old. I worked for Geisinger Health Plan in central Pennsylvania, where I grew up, and then the University of Michigan's healthcare system prior to starting BSI in 2003. 2003, like any entrepreneurial's ride, kind of a blur to me. Sometimes it feels like yesterday, sometimes it feels like 100 years ago. Our business grew very slowly, like most businesses do, for the first 10 years. And then really, since I've moved back to the Lehigh Valley a little over 10 years ago, is when our business has really started to scale. But the reason that we have clients, I believe, that have stayed with us as long as they have is about our people, my BSI teammates. When you talk about delivering promises to clients year after year after year, you can't do that without amazing people that are willing to come along for the ride. BSI would be nothing without our community. We support over 50 organizations across the country. We represent 30 amazing nonprofit organizations that basically are the heart and soul of our community and a tremendous source of pride for us at BSI. It's a tremendous honor for us to be recognized from third-party organizations across the country. So we've had success here locally in the Lehigh Valley and then nationally. One that I'm most proud of is the best places to work in America. The idea that we have a culture best in the country where people want to work and stay with BSI has really been impactful for me. Amazing to be named the Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year. What Tony Iannelli and Frank Fasciano and all of the great people at the Chamber have done over the last 2 decades to become one of the largest Chamber of Commerce in the country, and then to be recognized as the Business of the Year. I accept this 2022 Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award with complete and utter humility. The future of BSI, we're just getting started. The energy that's in the greater Lehigh Valley matches what we have coming from a BSI perspective. As we continue to grow here in the greater Lehigh Valley and across the country, the next phase of BSI, for sure, will always be centered where our home is, right here in the greater Lehigh Valley.
Accepting the Business of the Year award, the CEO of BSI Corporate Benefits, Tony DeRay.
So 12 years ago, I moved back to the Valley, we moved our headquarters back, and obviously it's very clear right away to me that the heart and soul of the business community is obviously the Chamber of Commerce. So I invite Tony and Frank to lunch, the Italian American Club, the Bocce Club on the east side of Allentown, which my great-grandfather founded. And we walked in, and Tony sat down, and he looked me in the eye, and he said, "Who's paying for this, you or me?" And I thought at the time it was great because at the Bocce Club, they only have pickled eggs behind a bar. But what I've come to understand over the last decade plus is that what he really meant was that it is our responsibility to give more than we ever take. And Tony is the ambassador of that mission on behalf of all of us. So Tony, I'm deeply thankful for the partnership and the opportunity to be involved in the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber. Thanks, Tony. I also get to stand here today as an ambassador to our clients across the country and in this room. 12 years ago, I came to this event as a stranger, and today for me, it's like a family reunion. Tremendously honored to be here that way. And for my teammates at BSI, nearly 50 of you, your passion and your hunger to deliver our message and our mission is so humbling to me on a daily basis, and I'll never truly be able to express my gratitude for you. When I think about today and all of you and all of the relationships, there's a favorite quote of mine. Find a great group of people who challenge and inspire you and spend a lot of time with them, and it will change your life. You have allowed us to proceed with purpose for our definition of success as advocates for our clients on a human and financial level. And as we walk out that door together, you have prepared us and given us the confidence to compete with anyone, anywhere, at any time. And we are forever grateful. Thank you.
And if anyone's wondering, no, the irony of the CEO of Equinox Benefit Consulting awarding the CEO of BSI Corporation Benefits is pretty funny. So the Chamber has a good humor. Thank you, Frank, Tony. You guys are very funny about that. But he's a great competitor, and we go head to head, and he makes Equinox better. Last year, you may have remembered I spoke. I was the Volunteer of the Award, and Volunteer of the Year award last year, and I couldn't help but time Bret Ludlow. It took him about 60 seconds to say that it took me about 12 minutes, and Tony Iannelli was ready to give me the hook and everything. But I was very passionate because my daughter, Sophia, was so very sick last year. So I wanted to let her speak to you, tell you, because so many of you have been praying for her and asking how she's doing. Well, she's doing great, and she's actually working here at the Chamber. But let me turn it over to Sophia, okay?
Hello, my name is Sophia Groves, and and as you may have just heard from my father, I was very, very sick last year. In 2021, I have lupus. Like Selena Gomez, she's an actress and everything, but I was given a medication called Cellcept, and that medication put me into a coma, and I was in the hospital for 95 days. And I am so blessed to be standing here today because I didn't really know if I was going to make it or not, and I'm so grateful for everybody's prayers and all the blood donations, and I'm especially grateful for the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce, and especially Tony Iannelli. He is the most wonderful boss, an incredible man, and he just makes this community a better place. And I would also like to give a special shout out to my friends at Miller Keystone Blood Center, who gave platelets and blood when I so desperately needed them. Without you guys, I don't know if I would be standing here today. Please do not forget to donate blood, and you can save a life just like you all saved mine. So thank you so much, and remember to say your prayers, donate blood, and be a great steward of our community.
One, two, three. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our board members, our volunteers, and our incredible staff, thank you so much for celebrating with us. Have a good rest of your day.
I was feeling so bad. I asked my favorite doctor just what I had. I said, Doctor, Mr. MD, can you tell me what's ailing me? He said, yes indeed. Oh, I really need good love. Come on, give me your love. Good love. All I need is love. Good love. Good love, baby. Now, honey, please squeeze me tight, feel the die. Don't you want your baby to be alright? Be alright. I said, baby, it's for sure. It's for sure. I got the fever, yeah. You got the cure.